So after that abysmal performance, Hearts are now 4 games without a win, and things are looking bad for Ian Cathro. So yesterday Hearts just lost 2-0 away from home to Partick Thistle, and Ian Cathro made this game out to be that was going to be his apology for the other abysmal performance during the week against Hibs, and well, if this is what he calls an apology, it's not looking good. And then once you think, oh yeah, 2-0, couldn't get any worse, it does get worse. Goncalves gets sent off, Jamie Walker might be injured, he went off injured in the second half, and Connor Salmon scored for Kilmarnock. So everything's just looking down. The midfield lacks leadership, passion, just anything really. There's no creativity in the midfield. Yet again, we have more possession, more shots, less goals, and that is something that needs addressing. Our strikers can't finish, our midfield struggle to play it forward, there's too much going back. There is far too much going back. I've said this before, I seem to say this every game. There's just too much going back and not enough going forward. I think now that takes Cathro's records to 4 wins, 4 draws and 6 losses since he became Hearts manager. And there's just not really much to say. I wasn't at the game, so I don't know much, but there's just nothing. There's nothing that looks good about the squad right now. We've missed out on yet another opportunity to close the gap on Rangers. We were lucky that St Johnstone got beat as well, because then we could have dropped down to 5th, and then you start looking at, would we get top 6? And we need to take advantage of these opportunities. It's been a trend throughout the whole season. We haven't been able to take opportunities. Rangers lose on Friday night, you're thinking, yes, 2 points. We can get within 2 points of them now. And we just throw it away again. And as I say, we're lucky that St Johnstone never picked up 3 points, because that could have been bad. We could have dropped down, and I don't think we've actually dropped past top 4 this season for a while at least. And at this point of the season, I think there is no catching Rangers. I don't think we're going to get top 3. Maybe seen as negative thinking, but I'm just being realistic. I don't think we're ever going to be able to take the chance to get past Rangers, not in this current run of form at least. And do I think we'll get top 4? I don't know. I think it's kind of 50-50 on whether we're going to get the top 4 or not. St Johnstone still 1 point behind us, but I can't see them catching us. I think they're quite similar to us in their run of form. They're picking up points, but then when the opportunity really comes to it, they're not being able to capitalise on our misfortune. But back onto the Partick game, and we had 10 shots. How many of them do you think we should really be getting on target? I'd say about 3, 4 at least, at minimum. Anything like you're losing 2-0, 3, 4 shots on target, that should still be a thing. No, we have 1 shot on target, 2 shots blocked, and then 7 shots off target. And as I said before, trend of the season, I'm going back to trends a lot, and our strikers just can't shoot. There's been no clinical player in our squad. And 55% possession, I presume the majority of that was in the midfield. I doubt much of it was going to be in the final third. Just looking on past games this season, and just stuff like this. I heard that Jack Hamilton actually had a not bad game after coming up against Hibs, so he's looking to make up for it. But the thing that really annoys me is this Goncalves red card. It was 2 yellows, so you'd think that he'd either be smarter or Cathro would look to be taking him off. But to get 2 yellow cards in a game that was out of our reach, he got sent off with 30 minutes to go, so it was still 1-0, but he should not have been getting himself sent off there. We'd used all our subs before he actually got sent off, but if he's on a yellow, I'd say you bring on Bikey for him instead of bringing on Bikey for Rory Curry. And I think that's going to come back to bite us. We've got Ross County on Wednesday, so I presume he'll miss that game. And I'm not looking confident for that game. Ross County's a hard squad at times, and I think they'll do well to shut us out of the game, like so many teams have done this season. New pitch, obviously, so that maybe will help us, but I don't see it, and I do think it's either going to be a draw or it's going to be another slim win for us. I don't want it to be 5 without a win, but I think that might happen. But now on to the big talking point of yesterday's game, and that is, should Cathro go? And to put it simply, I don't think he should. People were talking at the start of the season that Nielsen had to go. Look where that's got us now. He never got fired. He resigned and then moved on to MK Dons. But that put us into the situation that we're now in. Do I think getting a new manager now is going to help that? I don't. I don't think that's going to help. I think we should give him till the end of the season and then take it from there. I think transfers will need to be made in the summer. Bring in some Scottish talent, I think. I don't think we should be looking to bring in any more foreign talents because I think that's where our downfall's been. And you need to look at Tottenham as well, using this as an example. When they sold Bale, they brought in 6 new players, I think. We've brought in 9. And you look at Tottenham, they never done too well that first season when all these new players were brought in. They've only got one of them now, and they seem to be in not bad form. Maybe that'll happen with us. You don't really know. But you have to look at Cathro's still building this squad. He's still not got the squad that he wants, I think. Yeah, there is a lot to do. Will he get us relegated next season? I don't know. We'll need to wait till the end of the season, as I say. We'll need to see how many points he can pick up. Like, you look at those games against Motherwell and Rangers, 4-1, 3-0, and like that looks great. They were great games for us, but then we've dropped off again, and I don't know if it's low morale in the squad due to that loss at Hibs that's came back to bite us at Partick. But something needs to change, and I think we should wait, see till Ross County on Wednesday, and if we pick up a win there, things might start to look up again. Morale will improve, hopefully, so we'll need to see. But as I said, I think sacking Cathro now will put us at a worse stage because then we're bringing in a new manager. He can't make any signings, and he's got about 3 months till the end of the season to make a difference, and it's not going to happen realistically. I think sacking Cathro would just be a waste of time. It would just be some more money out of the club because we need to pay him off, and then we need to bring in a new manager. Who do we really bring in? Don't know. I say give him till the end of the season. Let him roll with it. Hopefully let him pick up a bit of momentum at the end of the season and then maybe go into next season. But the fans cannot get on his back. If the fans start to get on his back, morale is just going to get worse. And that's just not going to help the team any more than what they are. And these chants for Cathro to be sacked, I just don't think they should. Yeah, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But sacking Cathro would not help at all. As I said before, Nielsen, there was calls for him to be sacked. He's now left us and we're not in any better of a situation. And I think that could just be a repeat of that. 3 managers in a season as well doesn't look too good. And I just don't think it'll help. So Cathro in at the moment. End of the season, yeah, that might change. We'll need to look at his points since he came in, where that would have got us at the 6-month point, compared it to different teams. But I think for now we need to stick with Cathro, we need to stick with McPhee, and we need to get behind these players' backs. So really lads, that's all I need to say for today. Preview for Ross County will be out sometime next week, and I shall see you then. Thanks for watching.